Fucking shit. Parry. I won't have him attack quite yet. Now they can attack. Okay, leave that to my bros right here because of their elemental affinities. It's too bad Kane doesn't really get an Ice Lance, because that would simplify these matters by a lot. Yo, stop ganging up on her. Shit is getting annoying now. Before I do anything, let me remind myself that she needs to be healed. What else should I heal? Yeah, her white magic is better than Cecil's. A Cure 1 practically does what a Cure does for him. A Cure 2 does for him. They do the best they can to, like, animate and personify these characters with their movements and animations, but it's not as varied as it is with Final Fantasies 5, 6, and Chrono Trigger. I mean, they just spin and jump and look at different directions. That's about it. They don't even have that cliched laugh animation where their shoulders are moving and their mouth and their heads are bopping. Okay, now let me get started on laying waste to this guy. Okay. Okay. So this guy starts off Ed, and towards the end he can be more challenging. Maybe I should have used aim, but it's too late for that now. Fuck it. These guys are... We're doing good so far, I think. Yeah, that's the problem. He needs to be oiled. I think the problem is a bit more deep than that. I think that you need to stop getting your robots from the Apple company. Okay, you should actually heal yourself right now. Hop on that. You see, she's a little quick with her spells, unlike Rydia. But then again, she is a white mage, so... Why did you use that on him? Shouldn't you use, like, a cure? Yeah, I'm not following along with this battle. Alright. So it makes things dramatic. The way they animate any, like, emotion with a spin. So now we get... If you defeat Balnab first, you will have to fight Balnab Z. And he has slightly more health, but... Okay... He actually follows up with heal. He heals our party members when he gives them bad status effects. Whatever. How did I pause this game first off? Oh, with return. Poison is practically useless in this game. I ain't too worried about it. I want to have her cure Cecil first. Fuck. Okay, bring him back to life like an Evanescence song. So his moves are mostly crap, but there's that one move that's a little badass, and I want to avoid that one. I didn't even notice what move it was that did that. And he gets a turn right after we get a turn, so that's annoying. So why was that so devastating on Yang, but it wasn't on fucking Rosa, of all people? Yeah, this is confusing me quite a bit, but come on. Glad we got that key. And it was in gold to let us know that we actually had to take it. Like, that wasn't just some regular item you can pass up. If you didn't have the room for it, you had to replace an item with it, I guess. Everyone deserves a heal after that. I didn't have a well-executed boss round in a while, or ever playing this game. So I'm a little proud of myself for the way I handled that. Okay. Attack. Jump. This shit is fucking dumb. Alright. I'm gonna use lightning too. Let's see if that has a different outcome. So there's always one person that avoids that move. It only hits 4 people at a time. Now that fucked things up a little bit. Yeah, there's a little bit of an element of luck to that move, but it don't matter, man. But hold on. Let me stop for a second. Cure 2 requires more life. I mean, MP than life. That means it is more magically intensive to bring back a knocked out guy than it is to, like, heal his wounds. Okay. Fuck. Let's get out of here. Trying to bounce early. And not these alerts again. Good thing about these guys is that they won't attack you until you attack them, so it's less of a stressful experience when you try to escape from one of them. Okay, I'm gonna take this tent. Yeah, I'll fight this guy a little bit. And he chose the right guy. Okay. It would have been great if Cecil's turn would have come right afterwards, but I don't know. A lot of the enemies in this game remind me of Ozma. Except they're not as impossible to beat. In fact, they're very easy because it seems everything I do refills their ATB gauge. This easy type mode doesn't seem that easy to me. When I saw Nintendo Capri Sun's playthrough of this game, that shit looked like it was on fire because he had a hard type version which had a better translation, had a better look to it. Had all the stuff that they removed here. None of the shit that they added. I was feeling that. Yo. This fucking idiot is killing my characters. Yang survived by the skin of his teeth, like... Or... by a hair's length, or... however... the metaphor went, the figure of speech. There. Goodbye, dwarves. Your fun is over. Really, that's the one-liner you use when you come in. I guess when you're a paladin, you can't really say something that's badass as a one-liner. Gotta leave the badass one-liners to the bad boys like Kain, even though Kain is a pussy, aside from his badass jump abilities. Getting mind controlled by Golbez like it's nobody's business. How do you get mind controlled by someone who's mind controlled? What the fuck? How are the bad guys owning us so many times in this game? Like, their plans of success are this close. Up until this point, no one's been closer to success in this game. Each stage of their plan has been successful. And we lost one of our good guys. Forgot to unequip him as usual, but I don't mind. And he played his sad ass music. I love this song actually. No, no, now's not the time for us to like have a random battle. But if you insist, I will fuck you up. How about Virus? Let's see if Virus works on them. Yeah, Virus is effective. We should be using Virus. Left no choice but to go back to entrance, so head back to the bridge. Okay. So we just go back where we came from? No, 4 stories down? Alright, I get you, game. I get you. I don't respect that, but I get it. Yo. Without Yang, I do not want to deal with this BS. But thankfully, they're missing everything. That's good. Because they will gang up on Rydia. They'll gang up on my weaker characters, and they just won't stop. It's crazy. They'll get like 7 turns pummeling a character with 200 attack power attacks who only has like 300 HP. It's crazy. Shit is cheap. I hate to sound like a whiny bitch that sucks at video games, but really, I'm just trying to get from point A to point B. I don't care how Final Fantasy 13-esque that sounds. Like, just let me enjoy the game. Like, don't artificially inflate the game and play time with this, like, tacked on random battle system. You don't gotta do this, man. And he can still do shit. See, I like that we can take these guys out in one hit now. We're at that point. Okay. She's stuck using her fists now. Because I unequipped her. Yeah, quick. Yeah, I don't want Rydia to get clapped up right now. Okay. And now we get hit with Golbez's theme, which means that something stupid is gonna happen. He gave you a pretty good head start. I guess when you retreat to the human world to do an errand, you missed out on a lot. You missed out on that, like, 5 second sacrifice Yang made and the 5 seconds it took for Rydia to come back. This game has some chaotic ass plot now that you think about it. Even after I'm done with this, I'm gonna make a written Let's Play. That should be what's up. Well, I should have been making written Let's Plays a long time ago. Those are usually more fun. Did he say his last words to Rydia, someone he just met? Or maybe he didn't just meet her, now that I think about it. Let's see, here was Cecil, Edward. Yang, Rydia. Is there a fifth person? In the original translation, he actually said something really cool. He said, like, why do they always choose death? Or why do they choose death so easily? But they had to make him say some boring shit. What the fuck is that? So where are we at now? Are we in that in place? Yeah, Agart. It's not an in place, it's like a place with like half breeds, like half human, half dwarves. I'm assuming this is Baron. So why does Cecil want to go here again? I don't know. Go. Go north and arrive at Baron. Head into the castle when you arrive. Going up first set of doors. That other tab is a list of like secrets for Final Fantasy IV you can get, but it's not really that secretive, and it's end game stuff that we're not close to quite yet. We're just a little bit far from that. We gotta do a little bit of stuff before we can get some side quest action, which I'm looking forward to the side quests since I actually like side quests in JRPGs because once I get sick of the main quest and how stupid it seems, I go into the side quests. That's where the fun is at. So you told them that something happened to their boss and that they need something, I guess. Oh, he couldn't even break it to them. They tell him, "Oh, I can tell you guys are having trouble with him. Be a little patient." So no, they don't even know what happened to Sid. I'm glad that Cecil didn't tell them because, spoiler alert, this game is 200% anime. He isn't dead. No, I probably shouldn't have told you that, but this game is so anime as shit that it wouldn't come to you as a shock. A lot of the guys that have met their tragic end, with the exception of Tella, turns out, nah, they didn't die. They didn't get clapped up. There's like a place with like, there's a secret passageway around here, but I don't know where. Maybe I already found it, maybe I didn't, I don't know. When I see things like this, I get a little disappointed because I realize that you could throw in some nice ass super bosses in this game that are both thrilling and exciting and connected a little to the storyline. But no, that didn't happen. I mean, when I think of Final Fantasy games, I usually one of the secondary things I think of is the super boss. It's one of the biggest incentives for me to play a Final Fantasy game as opposed to any other JRPG. To test my skills against a really difficult, souped up enemy. I mean, If I just wanted to play a really good game, I wouldn't even touch like a lot of Final Fantasies. I would keep going to the Chrono series, Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross. Yup, that's where I said it. Chrono Cross is a good game. I know that statement can be a bit controversial. The reaction to that game is a bit mixed. Some people hate it. Some people like it, but they say it holds no candle to Chrono Trigger. But Chrono Cross is a good game. Yeah, we're alive. I got like a random bit of slowdown right there. I don't know what the fuck that shit is, but whatever. Now, no matter how doled out by these games I get, I will never do the half-ass thing and just beat it without doing some super boss shit. You're never going to see me do that. No matter how sick of a game I am, I'm going to at least get some of the nicer weapons. I'm going to do some of the side quests near end game. I'm never going to go to the free part of the game and think, nah, fuck it. I'm just going to stop it right there. Hmm. Okay. Let me retrace my steps right now. Go up the first two sets of doors to get inside the inner walls. Go right to the stairs to go across the abtlements. That's a new word I want to look up. All these not geographical, architectural terms. I have difficulties understanding them. I could have definitely missed that. You see, I like some of the secrets around here. Look at all these ethers. In any other Final Fantasy game, getting an ether, especially like a lesser one, wouldn't be exciting. But here, 2, 3 ethers? I'd be lucky to even get one. Better than wasting a tent when I crawl and manage to drag my weak party members to a save point in a dungeon. Better 3 ethers than that. Even if they are the crappier ethers, it's still an ether. Still an opportunity for my healers to continue healing, my black mages to continue to do their badass spells that save my ass every time when my warriors just can't get the job done. Shit. Actually, who am I kidding? This has been Mr. Wonka 7. This is another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. I've just been nutted on, and suck my dick.